what up YouTube? It's gonna be my episode of a $1,000 PC build. As you can already tell, it has fans for the case, a good power supply, and an SSD. Okay, this is a good $1,000 build, and it's all real exciting. Now, it's not a $500 graphics card, because I'll show you why later, but still a pretty good one anyway. Okay, first thing, SSD. It's a pretty big SSD, 240 gigabytes. Enough read and write speed, 500 read megabits per second. Read speed, I don't know why I do that, like megabits per second. But anyway, 450 megabits per second, right, which is pretty fast. Well, a lot faster than most HDDs, if not all of them. And it's 240 gigabytes, so enough for OS and quite a few games actually. I could have done 120 gigabytes. It still would have worked with like a few games, but this way you get a lot of games, or moderate amount of games, and everything really on it. And SSD is best, like, how do you say, like, it's most efficient at 80% or like 50%, 50 to 80% full. That's when SSD is most efficient, or anything below that, really. Anything above that just makes it slow and kills it even faster. And okay, next thing. Let's see. Let's skip now. Let's just do let's do the tower actually right now. Okay, the tower is the Xeon. Here, I'll click on it. Just give it a second to load. It's actually a pretty good case. Okay, it's the Xeon 980. BKXON 980 performance meshed mid-tower case, ATX 2x USB 3.0, 2x USB 2.0, 2x audio channel, and the rest you can read. It comes with two LED 120mm frames in the front, so it lights up, and one non-LED in the back. Pretty sure anyway. Well, I know there's two LEDs. I don't know if it's non-LED though for the back. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway. Since, if I look, it supports ATX, micro ATX, and extended ATX, which is pretty much everything, except for UATX, which is not many people use it. I'm not definitely using it anytime soon. Special features, you could see cable management, system capable, dual radiators, removable HDD pull-out cages, and large storage capacity for 7 HDDs, which is great. Yeah, it comes with 3, the width is what I like best. It's actually not 11 inches. They wrote that. It's actually 8.3 inches, which is pretty darn good still. Anything above like 8 inches is perfect for most anything. Reasons for that is heat sinks, because those get pretty hefty. We're not doing liquid cooling, I'm sorry. If you hate that, just leave the video now. Sorry. At first I was going to put that in, but I'm going to explain it. If you get a cheap water cooling, usually it's not as good as a mid, say you get a $60 water cooler. Usually like a $50 air cooler is usually better. Usually, keep in mind. Unless you get a really good $60 water cooling or crap like that. I don't know if they come that cheap even. Anyway, let's go back to the tower. And its depth and height looks good. I didn't know if those were misreads or miswrites, because all you really need to worry about is the width. And I think that's it that we really need to care about. And you can just read all this if you want. It has mesh, which is unique hybrid mesh. High performance mid-tower case, supports larger heat sinks, which I had stated, graphics cards, and extended ATX. And it's removable HDD pull-out cages, which you might want to do if you want to have more airflow. And it has cable route management, or cable management, whatever, for optimal airflow. And blah blah. Review is good. Good case for large money. And that's it. If you want to look up the review, just look that up. Okay, next thing is the motherboard. Here it is. It's the Asus M5A99X Evo Art Revision 2.0 M3 Plus motherboard. ATX socket, AM3 plus, okay, blah 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 blah. Supports DDR3 up to 2133 megahertz. Overclock. SATA 3, which really doesn't make. Well, actually, we need SATA 3 for our SSD. Supports RAID, 8-channel audio, gigabyte LAN, USB 3.0, PCIe 2.0, which it doesn't matter. Just ignore PCI 3.0 versus 2.0. Really doesn't matter. It does not make a difference by more than an FPS or two for the graphics card at this time, because our graphics card doesn't use that much bandwidth, or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't use all of it. It just looks better on marketing if you have 3.0. And it's Crossfire X ready. And keep in mind, I'm not getting an NVIDIA GPU. Just spoiler alert. I was going to get the FX version, but it's more expensive. I probably could afford it if I want to. As you see, processor supported, Athlon, Venom, AM3 Plus FX, Sempron 100. We want the AMD AM3 Plus FX. Heads up, we're getting FX A320 CPU. Just spoiler. I'm getting a lot of spoilers in this video. Anyway, Crossfire ready. South Bridge, North Bridge, you can read that crap. Supports 32 gigs of DDR3, which I'm not going to even go above 16, so that doesn't matter. Unless you guys want to change out the RAM. And 2 USB 3.0s, 1 lane port, 6 audio out jacks. That sounds wrong. And 3 chassis fan connectors and 1 CPU. I don't know if the audio out jack is right. And you can look. I might look up on that. Oh well, maybe it's right. I don't care. Anyway, 3 PCIe times 16 slots, so 3-way Crossfire X, and 2 PCIe times 1 slots for other stuff. 2 of those PCIe slots, so PCIe Express times 1, and PCIe slots can be used like for sound cards and all that. RAID support, yes, 0. It supports 0, 1, 10, and 8. Its width is 9.6 inches, and the length is 12. Don't care. Well, actually, that does sometimes matter. And ooh, fast boot. 2, oh, don't care actually. I really don't care. It says it's, what's it called? Optimized for. Since day 1 of launch of Windows 8, revision 2.0, upgrades bring select Asus motherboards into full-scale compliance with Windows 8 requirements. Complete with blah blah certification, don't care. Next thing, CPU. God, I hope my internet doesn't quit on me. FX 8320. I don't really need to click on this, but just in case. It has a $10 off promo code, which doesn't really matter, but who cares. 3.5 gigahertz. Don't care about the enhanced fires protection. Turbo Core 2.0 doesn't really care, because we're going to be overclocking this sweet baby. And its wattage is 125 watts, 8 megabits of L2 cache, and 8 megabits of L3 cache. No integrated GPU, but we don't care because this ain't an APU, which has an integrated GPU. God, they have a lot of U's in it. And it's like X, PU, GPU, CPU, like that. Or if you don't know what I mean, just ignore me. Anything, next thing, what should we do? RAM. Where is it? Okay, there it is. A Data XPG V2, 8GB, 2x4 DDR3, 1600 megahertz, metallic. Other than that, if you heard that was my MP3 player, but I don't care. Finally got working after 2 years. This has a 99924 CAS latency, which is 9CL, I think. Pretty 99%, 97% sure. 9CL versus 10CL doesn't really make too big of a difference, but oh well. And you can overclock this if you want, but the best speed for RAM actually right now is 1,866 megahertz. That's the best speed of RAM that you'll get. That's most FPS speed you'll get out of RAM, if you want the most. Any more than that just looks good on paper. And that's it, really. And it's cheaper than the gold, which is 24 megahertz, and the extra megahertz ain't really worth it. Okay, I did RAM, did CPU, did case. Oh, well, we should have done this after CPU. Okay, after the CPU is the Thermaltake NIC C5. The NIC means non-interference cooler. It's compatible with the AM3 Plus, which we want, and it moves pretty nice amount of air. It doesn't matter, you could change out the RAM, which wouldn't matter what size RAM you use, because this will never, no matter how high you're, unless you're using like a 5-inch heatsink, 5-inch height heatsink on your RAM, it wouldn't matter, because this is, as I stated, non-interference cooler, so you should fit 90% of the RAM in there. Even Corsair Vengeance. Okay. 2000 RPMs speed, 4 watts of power consumption, 4,000 hours, which is more than enough. 120 millimeter fan with 99.1 CFM at max, and a 40 dBA at max, which is more than you can maybe hear that, but that just remember, this is at max 40 dBA. At the minimum, it's 20. You can barely hear 20, if you can. And I'd say 30, it's like more than average whisper. So, yeah. You should be running around 30 most of the time, unless you're doing extreme stuff. And it's 3.0, basically, MM/H2O, which is static pressure. More static pressure means the better your airflow can move better through like cramped places. Clustered spaces would be better. Has fan and speed control, and it supports all these sockets. And yeah, 2000 RPM at most and 1000 at least. Okay, next thing. Wait, did I get something? Oh, I should get that. Never mind. Okay, I got that. Well, I guess I should get my HDD in. Then. Okay, HDD is next. As you can see, actually, stop. I went with the WD Black 1TB. The reason I got WD Black instead of green or red or any of that, because black goes the fastest. Green is for if you want to quote unquote go green. Well, I didn't see any quote for it, I just say that. Quote, go green for better energy consumption and consumption. That's the weirdest way of saying it. Anyway, and blue is just an average HDD, really. Black is the fastest, but it's also what? It's how much more expensive? And it's $30, so it's pretty good. It's around over 100 megabits per second read and write speed, so that's perfect for recording. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. But this is going to be purely for recording. If you don't record, don't get this. Other than that, get it. It's good. Yep. The reason I got the The reason I got the SSD right up here, right there, is purely for OS, don't care. Purely for OS and gaming. Or a few games. Because I can load map levels and Minecraft chunks faster and all that crap. And Skyrim loading when you go in the doors and all that crap, if you play it. Okay, I got most of this. Okay, let's just go with the GPU now. As you can see, it's $230 with a $20 meal rebate. I'm going to explain in a few seconds why this ain't a $500 GPU. The reason for this, because most people don't get SSDs. If they do, well, that's just okay. Let me explain again. The reason this ain't $500 because I got SSD and HDD. Usually, if people get SSDs, they don't get HDDs. If they include both, though, the SSD is 128 gigabyte HDD is the cheapest 500 gigabyte or 1 terabyte. And usually people don't include, let's see. Usually people don't include this good of a motherboard. This is average RAM, never mind. This good of a case. People usually do $30 less of a case. People just go with the Clearmaster Evo or Hyper or TX3, which is $30 less. People cheap out on that. People especially cheap out on the power supply, which I hate. And usually people don't get this good of a SSD. They usually get like a 128 gigabyte or a 120 gigabyte. And yeah, people usually don't include fans, which I'm going to do next. And that's really it. Okay, let's see how much money I can make this. Say a $30 cheaper case. Okay, $20 cheaper motherboard. $30 cheaper tower. That'd be $80 right there, $80 more dollars. $30 cheaper heatsink. That's $110 already. And people usually do that. $20 cheaper, PSU, so let's say $130, plus $20 for this, for fans, would be, $150, plus $30 would be another $160 for SSD. It's $180 extra. That'd be around over $400 I can do if I just took out that stuff. But that's why people usually go with $400 and $500 GPUs. Okay, next thing. It's gonna be our last thing, actually. The Arctic F14. This is the only fans I actually want. It's gonna be for the top of the case. You can replace more fans later. The reason, not really because the reason, but it has fluid dynamic bearing. It's actually one of the best things I can find that's cheap. Because it's 140 millimeters, and RPM is 1,300 or 1,300, and it moves 77 CFM at 24 dBA. That's pretty good. That's like one of the best you get. And that's really it. Comes with rubber mounts which absorb vibration, prevent your system from overheating using the Arctic case fan. That's why this is why this fan's good. No, I'm surprised there's no reviews on it. There's only one bad thing. It just looks plain, but it's really good. So just ignore that. And really it, I guess. Ignore that zip code, even though it doesn't really matter if you look at it. Oh crap! No. Okay. Am I back? Oh, I'm back. That's what I love about this stuff. And it's $160 total. Wait though. Just wait. $20 rebate. That's $40. And another $20 rebate. $60, $70. And there's another $10 coupon. That's $80 extra I can spend to $10.80. And it's $10.60 right now. Here, I'll even get a better motherboard just for you guys. What can I spend? I can spend up to $150. I can spend up to $150 with the mail-in rebate. Let's just say, here, you just watch. I am the pro at shopping. I spent over a week trying to do this stuff. Trust me. Okay. Sorry if my internet's slower than what you guys have. Oh, no. Than what you guys have. Nah. How you say? Best internet zone ever. Heck, my download speed doesn't even hit 1 megabit per second, let alone my upload speed my maximum is 4 megabits. Okay, let's see. Oh, dang it. Wait, what? Oh, never mind, that's a scratch and dent. Well, actually, we can get a 990 FXA and supports this, and it's a better overclocker than the Asus. Only thing I'm really worried about is, you'll see right there, you see the chipset, the square thing without any letters on it, next to the PCIe slots. It's super small. I'm just afraid that's not going to keep up and it's going to overheat. Other than that, really. Okay, let's just try it. Let's just go for it. You guys ready for me to go for it? Let's see if I can afford this. Just give me a second. Okay. Wow, this is version 2. I don't even know if I have enough money. Come on. I might go over budget just by a few dollars. Come on, what's a few dollars going to kill you? Alright, come on. Come on. So I can spend up to $1,080 with the mail rebates and coupons. So that's all fine and dandy. Okay, I'm really sorry about my internet. Just please hold on. Just please. Maybe in the future when I get better internet and actually... Oh, never mind. Say that for a later episode. I'm currently in a basement right now, though, so that's all I'm gonna give away. Okay, just here, I'm gonna cut this part out because it's going too slow. I'll see you guys when I'm back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I literally waited just like 10 seconds, but I didn't want you guys to wait that long. Okay, let's do this. I haven't even deleted the item yet. Okay, let's remove the item. No, remove item. Please go, internet. Just please go fast for once. I beg you. Oh, it went. Okay. Okay. Oh, crap. I think I'm over budget. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and it's $70. Let's see. 70. I'd go, $120 over. You guys just spend $20 extra. That's all I'm asking. I'm sorry. If you don't, here, I'll solve that problem real quick. Just real quickly. You know what? We don't need these fans. Okay, now let's see what it is after my internet slowly takes over. Okay. Expand up to 170. Oh, look at that. I'm under budget. Well, there you guys go. If you guys have any comments or anything to do. And this is version 2.0. Hopefully there's more versions to come. And remember, I still haven't done my Intel-based one, but Intel really isn't the best value for money. I'm just sorry to say that, but it is. And unless you're like, I say, oh yeah, Intel fanboy, but I'm not a fanboy of either side. I like both companies. Same with AMD and NVIDIA. Anything else? Anything else? I think we're good. If you have any comments to upgrade or show me that in your description or comments, just ask me. And you want to know how many subscribers I have? How many subscribers I have at the recording of this episode? Well, oh crap, whoops. Go back, okay. It is actually currently 2. Let's see if we get 3. Woo! My total view count's over 100 though, so that's good. But yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys later in my other future episodes. And this is, remember, hopefully you're not in state with tax, or else you're going to be over budget, even without the fans. And also, without the fans, it might be a danger. It might overheat your tower, but if you want to save extra $20, there you go. But if you have the smartness to actually just spend extra $20, do it, because it's going to help you with everything, especially with overclocking and all that crap. And keep in mind, you're going to overclock this. If you're not, just get rid of the heatsink. Just get rid of it. I'm sorry, but no, never mind. You're not stupid, but you're not dumb. You don't know what the full potential of the FX8320 is without overclocking. So just please do it and save yourself a favor. But that's it. And here's my build. So I guess I'll see you guys later. I'm going to try to do an Intel build, but no promises of it coming out. Okay. See you guys, and hope you guys have a fun time. Just tell me if you need any help with anything, and ask any questions. And that to be PC related. It could be anything. I prefer PC related, but don't care. Okay, peace, people, or bros, or whatever you want to make it call. See you guys in the long run. And yeah, this is gonna be my build of the PC when this gonna be my PC before this year ends. I don't currently have this good of a PC, but it's the best I can actually do. I spent over a few weeks. See, as you can see, I saved over $400. So I guess that's it, people. Bye. And as you can see, it's over under budget. So bye, peace.